Being a subcontractor is very difficult sometimes if the client is not happy with the prime contractor. There might be issues where really you don't get paid. So today I want to explain how to deal with that and how I've dealt with in my telemarketing business, and you can relate this to any type of business because the solutions are always the same. Now, I have the other good news is we have successfully registered a company in the UK, and I'll come back into that to explain how you can do it, especially if you are abroad and you're having to register a company in the UK and you want to trade in the UK. So let me just go back to dealing with clients, and I've had some videos where I was talking about dealing with very difficult clients. I work as a subcontractor. I do telemarketing for my prime contractor who has a client. Now the issue is we've been having some negative feedback, some complaints and everything, but because the client can never know that sometimes on the terms of the agreement the prime contractor may not want to expose you, the subcontractor, to the client as a subcontractor but as an employee. So we have had to go with that for some time, and I was starting to get these bad comments and everything and complaints, and the way I was dealing with them, I suggested that for some of these meetings I need to be present, and I've started being present to some of these meetings with the client and explaining to them the real expectations they should have on the telemarketing part, but not on any other jobs that are being done by the prime contractor, because there is a confusion. If the client is not happy with any part of the job that's being done by the prime contractor, which means that you as a subcontractor might not get paid. You might have acquire some legal fees, having to take the prime contractor to court. Now it is a problem because you can't take the client to court. The prime contractor is your client. So when dealing with these issues, you have to understand that you deal and deliver the duties and make sure that the client understands your responsibility. If they got someone to approach, they can approach you directly so you can improve on the services. And I suggested myself that I have to attend to these meetings. I explained everything. I put down the time frame, and I explained to them the realistic results they should expect, because sometimes if you're not aware, there could be exaggerated results from the prime contractor to the client. But being a subcontractor, being the one that you do the job, you will discover that those are not realistic expectations that can be met. So now I want to explain, we are doing a lot of business in the UK as well, and having been doing a lot of business in the UK for quite a long time, it was about time to register our own company legally and have a bank account, to bill the clients, to do everything legally in the UK. Of course, we've been doing everything legally, but it was about time to register our own company so we can trade in the UK without having to go through third parties.